Hey, what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Black Ink Cruise Chicago, Season 5, Episode 9. So let's get to it, shall we? Alright, you guys, so Ryan is sitting at the shop with Charmaine and Van and Don, and they all seem to be happy that Lilly is gone. At least Charmaine is. She feels like she shouldn't have to work around somebody who uses the word nigga regularly. She feels like Lilly is a racist. Van don't have no love lost either. He's fine with Lilly being gone, so as far as he's concerned, he don't even need to be talking about it. Y'all want him to talk about something positive, then let's move on to the next subject. Bella's sitting there with him, and she was like, so did you guys fire Lilly? And Ryan said, no, she just on a little break, a little timeout. Bella was like, well, Lilly told me she was fired. The way it was done, you didn't really know what exactly they was doing to Lilly, so I can see where there's some confusion there. Ryan just feels like because Lilly is the common denominator of the problems that's in the shop right now, that maybe she just needs to go away for a little while until everybody can cool down, I guess, because what is the break supposed to do? Charmaine, she feeling herself. She finally got rid of Lilly. You know, she's been trying to figure out a way to make that happen for the last season or two. Now that Lilly is gone, you know, she's on this whole, she's an activist for the community now. And now her next thing that she wants to tackle, she wants to go and have a demonstration down at the studio where R. Kelly works at, you know, because it ain't right for them to be right down the street from him. And after she saw the docuseries like the rest of us, you know, she feels like it's time to mute R. Kelly. So that's her next thing as this new community activist. Now, Ryan, he and Bella meet with Lilly because I guess Ryan now realizes that Lily's not clear on exactly where she stands. So they meet for lunch. When she gets there, you know, he asks her how she's doing. She's like, well, it is what it is. She's been saying the word around them ever since she's been there. Ain't nobody ever really addressed her about it. You know, you gonna wait until now to tell me that I shouldn't be saying it, even though she should know that she shouldn't be saying it. But I guess, you know, according to Ryan, he said that she grew up in the neighborhood where they said it. So he kind of gave her a bit of an excuse. My feeling is always, you don't need to say the word if you're not black. Okay, I know you guys will get in the comments and say nobody should say the word. Listen, let the black people at least deal with the word on their own. We don't need outside influences adding any more confusion onto whether or not we should be saying the fucking word. Just don't say the word. So, Ryan, I don't know. I still have a problem with Ryan with the way that he handled this. Even though Lilly is a problem in the shop and has been, I feel like they kind of are using this very late. They've been fine all season. And now all of a sudden they jumping on Lilly and using this whole racist thing. And I feel like they kind of just used it to try to create this episode here. The season is almost over, so it ain't even no sense in me trying to get up on my soapbox and get to preaching about this racism thing. Where do we go next is what Lilly wants to know as far as her working in the shop. Well, Ryan says, well, what do you want to do? And she says, well, you know, I ain't cool with Charmaine. Like, I just don't like her. And she don't like me. So, you know, I don't really know how this is going to work out. Ryan feels like she is the common denominator. She is the reason why everybody is up in arms. So, yeah, maybe you need to just stay away for a while because it all could have been handled if you would have just been like, yeah, my bad, I shouldn't be using the word. But see, you want to fight everybody all the goddamn time. You don't take accountability for what you've done. So, I mean, I guess I understood what he was trying to say there, but it was so mixed up in all the other reasons that he was saying that it was okay for her to say the words. I was just like, oh, okay, Ryan. All right. But, yeah, take this time to figure out how you gonna approach everybody when you come back to the shop. After he leaves there, I guess the next day, Ryan has a meeting with the owners of the building where the shop is, and you know, we think that it's gonna be something horrible. You know, Ryan said the last time that he met with them, it was when he had went and shot, you know, blasted Flat Jammy in the shop and shot up all the walls and everything. So, you know, he ain't quite sure if this is gonna be a good situation or a bad situation, but it's a good situation. The guy tells him that he's gonna offer him more space so that, you know, he can possibly grow his shop or do whatever he want to do at the shop. And Ryan was just like, oh, okay, you know, I don't know what happened to Ryan's other tattoo place that he was supposed to be getting started. That shit never got off the ground, and they ain't even mentioned it no more. But now Ryan is just like, yeah, expansion. All right, let me think about it. Now, later on that night, back at the shop, Charmaine come busting in. I think it's Bella and Ryan sitting there talking. And when she comes in, they look at her like, oh my God, are you crying? Yeah, she crying. All right. Listen to how convenient this is. Considering she's this whole community activist now. The police have pulled her and Junior over. They were on their way to the shop, and the police pulled them over for running a red light. And then they pulled Junior out the car, and he had a gun in there, and then they started harassing him, and Charmaine is just so upset because the police didn't have no reason to have any problems with Junior. Okay, so yeah, fuck the police. That's what we doing right now. Okay, in this whole racial strife slash the police ain't shit slash mute R. Kelly episode. While they're sitting there talking and she's telling them what happened, well, surprise, surprise. In walks Junior, and Junior's okay, all right, because he had his paperwork together. And his gun, he had the gun legally. And I guess the clip wasn't in there, and it wasn't no problems. They was just harassing him, just fucking with him just because. So now they real upset about it, the community activists. She feels like all of the forces is coming together, with this thing with Lilly and her nigga talk and Junior getting pulled over by the police and mute R. Kelly. This is all making her be this woke bitch in Chicago. Well, I'm glad something woke her up. Go back to sleep. Now, jumping over to Lilly. Lilly tells us that she don't think it's fair, the way she's being treated in the shop. Yeah, maybe she shouldn't have said the word, but ain't nobody ever had a problem with it before, so now here we are. You take the word out of context, you throw it in my face in front of everybody else, of course it's gonna look bad. So now, she's decided she's just gonna focus on her. Focus on what she got to do to make her own self successful. Okay, Lilly is an artist, and she's going to turn to her whole artistic side. So now she wants everybody to know about the ugly truth about the Latinos and the Latinas and what they face trying to come over here into America. Okay, specifically down at the border with all the issues that's going on there, y'all stupid ass president, and this whole immigration crisis that we are in. She wants to open everybody's eyes to the plight of the Mexicano or the Mexicana. Okay, those coming from Mexico. She feels like maybe I am ignorant to the culture of the black people, and their struggle. But I feel like black people and everybody else is ignorant to the struggle of the Latinas and the Latinos. So she's here to open their eyes. So she's going to have this whole art show explaining, basically the passage. And the guy that's there at the studio where she's going to be having the art show, he's asking her, okay, so you telling me about all this that you want to do, but, why do you want to do it? She says, well, because, this girl that I used to work with, she had a problem with me. And she said that I was ignorant about her culture, and I feel like she ignorant about my culture. So I just want to open people's eyes. I just want to do this. And old boys say, well, it seemed like you kind of know what you're talking about. So, yeah, we're going to go on and do this. We're going to put this show on. I think it's going to be, I think it's going to do well. Now, jumping over to Van. Van said that he, he's sorry, child. He done spoke to Jen 3 days ago. We get a flashback in the sepia tone. That lets us know that it was a flashback. He's telling her how much he loved her and he didn't want to hurt her, and he gonna do whatever it takes for them to make it, and she tells him to prove it. So now today his proof is he got his homeboy in the kitchen, just finished that Le Cordon Bleu chef school. He's in there making, macaroni and cheese and lobster, adding lobster every day. Black people, we feel like we done stepped it up when we add lobster to every fucking thing. Lobster, add macaroni and cheese, lobster sandwich, lobster rolls. So anyway, he got his homeboy in there making the food, and he done went to IKEA and got some tea lights. Him and his daughter is lighting up the tea lights. Oh, and let us not forget the purple light in the background, showing a little ambiance Make sure that the room is all romantical and whatnots for when his girl come over, because he got to prove to her that he love her. I said, nigga, you couldn't take her out of town, you know. We at the house all the fucking time. Okay, but okay, whatever. I guess it's the thought that counts. So, she knock at the door. The daughter go run off into the back. I said, oh yeah, that's real romantic. Okay, nigga can't even fuck without being real quiet in the other room. You know, got to be quiet and not make no noise. I mean, you can't even have makeup sex with everybody in the damn house. Anyway, Jen come over. Van sit down with, he all soft voiced it and whatnots. And he tell her, you know, that he just so sorry, you know, he hurt her, and, you know, the things that have happened between the two of them, you know, the daughter love her, and, you know, it's important that she's around. You know, he said all of the words that Jen needed to hear, I guess. Jen says she don't know what's going to make this time any different than the other times that, you know, he done fucked around or made her mad. I mean, I would imagine it's been 10 years. They probably have been through quite a bit. But I mean, hey, girl, you've been there 10 years. What's another one? Go on and try it out and see what happened this time, girl. You know you ain't going nowhere anyway. So I guess them two are going to give it another go. Now, Ryan has decided that he is going to take this expansion on. He's planning for that. The assistant is there with him when one of his clients come in. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what happened to old girl that he had brought out there from California, who was a manager who got demoted to a nipple piercer? She got the fuck on, didn't she? And they ain't said nothing else about her. It was like she never even existed this season. What was her name again, y'all? I mean, we ain't seen her. They ain't said nothing. They just kind of tried to slide this assistant in. And I'm still side-eyeing the assistant, because what's happening there, and why she always around but don't say nothing, and are they trying to ease her in so that we know that her and Ryan have something going? Child, anyway. It's the meaningful tattoo moment, you know, when his clients come in and he gonna do the tattoo on the girl. She can get these roses and shit on her arm. And while he's doing the tattoo, he's telling us how he's learned so much over the past few years, you know, the struggles, what they've been through in shop. And he reflects on, you know, building this new shop is going to be him trusting in himself, you know, with the goals that he set forth for himself and 9mag. Lessons learned. Hopefully this new expansion is going to be just what the shop needs to take him on to this next level. Now, this R. Kelly protest. Child, it was real sorry. I was just like, no, what made them decide to do this? I guess because they're in Chicago and we got to capitalize on this Mute R. Kelly thing. I mean, they ain't never said nothing about R. Kelly or his studio being right down the street or anything. But yeah, now we gonna do this Mute R. Kelly protest. So her and another personality from her radio show, they're there to, you know, do the little protest outside of his studio. You could tell wasn't nobody there. All right, just as dark as can be. But, you know, they all, no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. She just wants R. Kelly to know that if he's there abusing women, that, you know, they gonna make sure that they make their voices heard and, you know, shout out the opposition to R. Kelly being there or anywhere in Chicago, you know, so. They had a little protest and the police is there, but don't nothing go down. So now Lilly's show. Lilly is talented. I'm not sure if she painted everything there or if they had collaborate. I mean, you know, if there were other people, other artists that was there, but she had a very good showing of artwork at her show. And actually a lot of people there. So I don't know if it was a real thing or if they, you know, really went out of their way to make sure that they got a whole bunch of extras in there. But yeah, good for Lilly. This is a better side to show of Lilly, like she said. She wants people to see this side of her, not the crazy fighting, you know, Lilly side. Well, Lilly, don't be such a fucking bitch, and maybe people would realize that you have some real talent. But anyway, she's having the show. Bella's there to support. Ryan is there to support. Again, this is all about the passage from from Mexico into America. So they've got pictures there and dialogue up on the walls that's telling people, you know, about, you know, what the people go through to come over across the border, whether or not it's heat exhaustion, whether or not it's dismemberment from falling off the train that they ride over, you know, just dangerous. It's a lot of crime, a lot of things happen, families get separated. I mean, just a lot of shit that goes down while people are trying to make this voyage to a better life. So it was a learning experience. Bella looked like she had learned a little something from the woman that was telling her what the people go through, you know. Ryan said that he's proud of her. And Lily was like, I want Ryan to be proud of me. You know, like I said, she want Ryan to see this side. They gather up everybody that's there and they do a little champagne toast, you know, to this Lily, the artistic Lily, the Lily that seems like she has some sense. And yeah, good for Lily. So afterwards, she's talking to Ryan. And Ryan says, so, you know, this was cool. Like, this is a good look for you. What do you want to do as far as Nine Mag is concerned? Well, she said, well, you know, I came here because I need to make money for my family. I need to provide for my family. Nine Mag was my means to that, but I can't work at a place where people don't respect me. If they upset with me, they don't like me, you know, they dedicated to not liking me, then I'm not going to be able to work there. So I was like, well, at least she got sense enough to know that. So she says, yeah, she ain't coming back. She ain't for the drama. She tired of the drama. She, you know, she don't really like Charmaine, and that ain't going to work either. So yeah, thanks for the opportunity, but Lily is about to move on. So I was just like, oh, does this mean that Lily is leaving the shop? Possibly. Okay. Ryan said he ain't got time to go back and forth with her. If that's the decision that she made, then that he fine with it, because he got to work on this expansion and his new vision for, you know, Nine Mag. So look, fine. If that's what you want to do, fine. It was nice working with you. So then he go back to the shop. Now it's the OGs. Now it's just Van and Ryan and Don and Charmaine, and he tells them how he's planning on expanding the shop. They all with it. You know, Don say he just trying to make money for his family. You know, Van say whatever his boy want to do, he gonna be there. You know, Charmaine still don't understand why Charmaine is even around. What is Charmaine there for? She's so annoying to me too, like somebody scratching on a damn chalkboard. Okay, but anyway, you know, she's there to help him take it to the next level. While they sitting there talking, then in walks Four. When the door opened, I was like, child, don't tell me Cat about to be. A Cat ain't fucking with these stupid niggas no more. You know. So Four walks in, and Charmaine run up there and almost break the poor nigga kneecaps when she jump on. You know, he almost buckled down when she jumped on him, but he caught her. And, you know, he still don't seem like he's 100% to me. But, you know, he said that it was time for him to come back. You know, he felt bad that he put everybody in that position, you know, but he'd been fighting this depression for a long time and really hadn't been saying anything. And the shit just got too heavy for him. It was unfortunate that it happened while they was in Vegas. But he realizes that they his family, and he needs to be around his family because they do make him feel better, you know. So he back, and you know, they happy to see him back. Ryan said I had stepped away and just kind of let him do him for some time, and so he can figure it out. And then whenever he was ready, like he said, Ryan always said his position, you know, his space was available in the shop. But it's interesting. I wonder what's going to be the direction of next season, because I happened to go on Ryan's Instagram and I saw that, yeah, they did expand the shop. It looks like Van is not there anymore. It looks like Four is not there anymore. He got all of these new people. I know that they not all going to be on the new show because there's no way to control that many personalities. So I really wonder what's next for the show and how they going to do this, because it looks like all of the regular people that we know from the show might not be there. So I don't know. It sounds like they're trying to do some overhauling there. This franchise, Black Ink, needs to get another city, because they about to start back with New York in 2 weeks. And then it's gonna be 3 months, and then Black Ink Chicago is gonna be back. I'm not reviewing this show anymore. This is the end of this for me. This next week is gonna be it. I'm done with Black Ink Crew Chicago. But they need to add another city, because they working these people to death, and they coming up with the most stupidest storylines that don't make no sense, that are unbelievable and all of that. So yeah, they need to really get another city in there. I thought New Orleans was on the list. I know Atlanta didn't work. Wasn't enough drama here. The guy that is the tattoo artist that was running the Atlanta shop here, I followed him for even before he was on, you know, potentially going to be on the show. And they just never could seem to get any drama going there. So that's why I think that one was out. But yeah, they need another city. All right, you guys, that is it. Let me get off of here. I'm about to pick up my sushi that I ordered and then take it on back to work. Make sure that you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Rox. The channel is for It's Rox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxstars. Bye.